Time for the inaugural trail jog for my new Terraventure 4s by Topo. Step one of breaking in the Terraventure 4s. And it felt good. They're definitely more stiff than the previous Topo shoes that I was using. And I actually liked it on the trail. And mind you, that was my first one breaking these in. So we will revisit this again later and get more of a full review. I have had the Topo Athletics Terraventure 4s for a couple of months now, and I would like to report that I've been really enjoying these. The really quick rundown here is that on their website they describe them as medium cushion, balanced performance, and neutral support versus more stability. They have a 3mm drop. They are claiming that they're best for trail running and hiking, which I can agree with. And when they say that they have a included rock plate, I'll also go with that because I hammer a lot of really gravelly areas and trails that have lots of roots. So you're just constantly hitting those really hard points and it kind of takes the beating out of it. I'm moving into the Terraventure 4s from the Ultraventure 3s. I can really tell the difference. I spent a year in the Ultras, and where they're a lot more cushy, plushy, as Topo would say, the Terras are a lot more medium in terms of cushion, like Topo said, and they have that included rock plate, which really takes a lot of the abuse out of hitting a trail that has a lot of rocks and roots. Like the Ultras, the Terras do have the Vibram soles, and so you're gonna get plenty of mileage out of them, and I'm definitely gonna find out over the next year or so. But I was really happy that my Ultras lasted as long as they did with the mixed use that I got out of them. The first thing you'll notice when you step into these is that they're snug where they need to be, but they have a nice roomy toe box. And they're light. They only weigh 10.1 ounces each. Don't expect to be puddle jumping out there because you're just gonna go home with wet socks. Summer, spring, and fall, perfect for that. A dry winter if you got one. And when I say they're comfortable, I mean it. I get excited every time I put these things on because I know that I'm using shoes that are grippy, sturdy, and they're not gonna fail me on the trail. My feet aren't shifting around in them a whole lot, and I'm able to weave my way through rocks and roots and tight trails. You're getting a more neutral support profile with these shoes. I'm more of a multi-sport guy, and I like to mix in trail runs, usually shorter ones, around that 3 to 5 mile mark. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing climbing shoes when I put on a pair of trail running shoes. The roomier toe box is definitely supporting that vision. You can wiggle your toes. The bottom line is you can be confident in these shoes while you're navigating technical terrain, knowing that you have a system here that will allow you to endure mixed terrain without bruising your feet. Another major point that I'd like to make about Topo Athletic shoes is that there's a whole lot that goes into the little details. Things like the laces are just the right length, so I don't have any extra and I don't have too little. The color schemes are really nice and neutral, and they're actually nice colors to begin with, but you don't have to worry about mixing and matching them with crazy colors, you know, with your outfits and stuff. I mean, it's not like you guys are picking fashion over function anyway, right? And the accents are nice. They actually go along with the rest of the color scheme. Besides, for you men out there, stop choosing jet black all the time. Put a little color in your life. I just finished this 3-mile loop for the millionth time, and have I told you how much I like these Topo Terraventure 4s? They make me feel like Legolas the elf.